Welcome to the Fireside Chat for Fitness and Nutrition with Adrienne and Ken. Today we're going to be discussing how to make flexibility and food fun. Ken, would you like to kick us off today?
Yeah, I would, Adrienne. Thank you. So flexibility, much like strength training, is something that needs to be done often. Flexibility training can be done every day and should be done every day, especially as we age. Our muscles kind of atrophy and shorten, especially after long days of sitting. The hip flexors, hamstrings are tight. You need to increase that flexibility and make sure that you can maintain your mobility. And it just helps as we get older. In so many ways, flexibility helps prevent you from falling because you catch yourself. Because if you're more flexible, you can step out further. It's also the more flexible you are, the less likely you are to have aches and pains in your joints. So that's real important. I would imagine for most people. So I have 10 things to make flexibility and mobility a little bit more fun. So let's start. The number one would be incorporate music. So much like strength training, surround yourself with something that you want to do that'll be at least, if not fun, at least you can tolerate it more if you have fun music around, or just relaxing music. And as far as stretching, it doesn't necessarily have to be really high intensity. It could be classical, it could be jazz, it could be something that's kind of relaxing for you. So that's one. You can try different styles of flexibility. There's yoga, there's Pilates, there's Tai Chi. Those things are all have elements of flexibility in them. So try those things, and that's another way to make it kind of fun. And you don't have to do things the same each day. It could be different each day. But flexibility is something that should be done on a daily basis. It doesn't have to require a lot of time when you do it. It could be 15, 20 minutes long, but it needs to be done on a regular basis, consistent basis. Number three, you want to set goals and track your progress. So let's say, for instance, I have a client who wants to be able to do the splits, just the regular splits, the front to back, not the Chinese splits where you go, side to side, but front to back. And so she has a goal of, say, 4 months from now, she wants to be able to do the regular splits. So that's something that she's working towards. And you have to do that. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to stretch once a month and expect for your to attain that. It has to be done on a daily basis. So that's goal setting is important. I mean, you can use props and equipment, different props and equipment each time, like foam roller, resistance band, yoga blocks, stretching straps. All these things are different depending on what you want to accomplish for that day. And so having something a little different each time can kind of motivate you, so you're not doing the same old each time. You can join a class or a group. Having a sense of community really does help with the consistency and the fun of any activity, including stretching. So keep that in mind. You can actually incorporate flexibility and mobility into your daily routine. When I brush my teeth, I stretch my calves. It's a 2-minute. You get one of those. I have one of those Sonicare, I think is what it's called, things, and it's time. So each time that it goes off in 30-second intervals, I switch legs. I switch the calf stretch. So you can do that when you're watching television. If you watch television at night, you can stretch your quadriceps, your hamstrings. You can stretch basically anything, almost anything, and still have your eyes glued to the TV. But you're doing something. I should say, you're not being a blob. You're doing something for your body at the same time that you're being entertained. So. Number 7, you can create a relaxing environment. So set up a calm, inviting space with dim lights, candles, aromatherapy, something that will be relaxing to you and help you. Because stretching is all about relaxing. And again, when you stretch, or I've not mentioned this, but when you stretch, it shouldn't be painful. It should be comfortable. The stretch should be, I like this. This is a good feeling. So as long as it's not, when it's painful, your muscles tend to tighten up. So you want it to relax and elongate. And those things, aromatherapy, candles, lighting, dim lights, can aid in that. You can play games and give yourself challenges. So, for example, challenge yourself to hold a stretch for a certain duration, and then once you get to that, make it longer. So always set yourself for a goal and make it fun. You could actually also follow a guided session, sign up for an online platform or apps or so, and that will help you in. There's a lot of variety in that. They can guide you through it, and that's something different for you. You don't have to do it all the time. Just try it and see how you like it. And then you can combine with other activities. Let's say, for instance, you're hiking or swimming or playing sports or whatever. So, stop for a couple minutes and do some stretching. It's always beneficial, especially after you've done, after when you've done an activity, to make sure that you stretch those muscles, particularly if you're, say, for walking. You stretch your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your calves, the muscles that you use. If you're swimming, stretch your shoulders, stretch your hips. If you're hiking, well, let's say, for instance, you're playing tennis, you want to stretch your shoulders after you've done the exercise. It's not a bad idea to stretch during the sport as well, kind of keep your muscles limber, or the activity. Just don't do it as long as you do it at the end. Say, for instance, 10 to 15 seconds as opposed to 30 seconds at the end, 30 seconds to a minute at the end. Kind of keeps your muscles kind of flexible and light, and you're able to perform better. Do you have any questions?
I just wanted to say that I like the idea of building it into your day. I like to do balancing exercises, like you mentioned, with brushing your teeth, like standing on one leg for a minute, another leg for a minute, or doing stretching exercises. Plus, the creating the environment for it, especially before bed. What a nice routine to have the aromatherapy, candle lights, like just lower lights in general, and then do some stretching exercises before you get into bed. Just kind of also helps with stress, actually.
And it helps you sleep better too. Yeah.
Yeah. And like you said, whether it's the TV, in front of the TV, or maybe you're at your kid's soccer game, you don't just have to sit there. You could be doing things.
That's true.
Yeah, and also I like the idea of, even while you're doing an activity, to take a minute or something and just like stretch and do some sort of stretch before your next serve, or before when you guys are doing a water break between your tennis match or hiking, for example. I think those are all fantastic ideas. So no questions, just awesome information.
Nice, thank you.
And
What you got?
we also want to make not just flexibility fun, but make food fun for you and for your kids. And sometimes it can feel like a chore, especially when you're trying to get your kids on board with having healthier foods. But the good news is that healthy eating doesn't have to be boring at all. And with a little bit of creativity and some enthusiasm, you can turn nutritious meals into a fun and engaging experience for the whole family. So these are some tips to make food enjoyable for you and for your kids. One is to get creative with the presentation of food. So one idea is colorful plates, not the plates themselves, but using colorful vegetables and fruits to make meals vibrant and attractive. Maybe trying to make a rainbow out of different fruits or vegetables, maybe some fruit kebabs. That's kind of fun too. Fun shapes. You might have seen this. A lot of people were doing this on Instagram for a little while. Using cookie cutters to cut fruits or vegetables into fun shapes, even sandwiches. So if you had a star cookie cutter, you have a heart, some certain animals like a little dinosaur or something, could make food a little bit more exciting. And then also creating maybe some fun designs or scenes on the plate, like arranging slices of cucumber and cherry tomatoes to look like a flower. Or if you're serving oatmeal, making a smiley face out of some berries. That could be fun. Another thing to make food fun for kids in particular is to really just get them involved. Kids are more likely to eat foods if they've helped in preparing it. So involving them in the kitchen can be a great way to teach them about healthy eating while also having fun too. One idea is to cook together. Depending on the age of your child, you can have them wash vegetables, stir ingredients, maybe assemble a salad, get them a knife that's safe for them and they can help you with prepping the vegetables. You can also let them pick out recipes that they'd like to try. Maybe it's a banana that's chocolate covered banana, This gives them a sense of ownership and excitement about the meal. And then what some clients have done too is had kids cook nights. I really like this idea too. Like depending on their age, they are responsible for the meal. So they choose the recipe, they help you pick out the things at the grocery store, they make the food for you, and they actually have fun because they get to be like waiters or waitresses and or chefs. And that leads into grocery shopping. If you take your kids to the grocery store and let them pick out some healthy ingredients or maybe try dragon fruit, you can make it educational, like where does dragon fruit grow? What foods are seasonally appropriate? What foods are tied with different cultures? That can be really fun for them too. Another thing is to make healthy snacks fun. You can do, we talked about maybe using the cutouts or berries in a fun face. So you can cut up fruits and vegetables into fun shapes or put funny faces together. Even like with pancakes, you can have a lot of fun with that too. You can have them create do-it-yourself snack packs where you lay out maybe some different nuts or seeds or dried fruits, and then kids can help put together their own trail mix. And maybe there's some dark chocolate or M&Ms or something, that's fine. But they also are like, hey, I made this snack, I'm more likely to eat it and not just throw it away when I get to school. A smoothie bar is a really good idea too, because you can lay out different fruits and vegetables, maybe have some add-ins like yogurt or nuts, and then everybody gets to choose their own smoothie masterpiece. And then another idea is to introduce themed meals. So you can choose a different country each week, like Italian Tuesdays, Mexican Mondays, Ethiopian food, Indian food. It's a really fun way to learn about different cultures and also try some different flavors of food or spices. Another idea is color days. So you could also take a color and say, okay, we're going to do a red day on Monday. And that might include strawberries or tomatoes or red peppers. You don't have to eat only red foods. Like, hey, we're going to make tomato soup. It's a red day. And that could be really fun for kids too. And then we kind of mentioned this with the smoothies, but you can also apply a building your own station of making your own tacos, maybe adding cilantro or not adding cilantro, depending on how it tastes for you. Different salads, getting the kids involved, and then maybe they add walnuts or choose different vinaigrettes instead of other things. And then also pizza nights. So everybody can customize their own meal with a variety of healthy toppings. And so really all of this is to make food creative, involve the kids, and it makes it fun by doing this. It also creates positive associations with healthy eating that can last a lifetime. So that's really important too. So next time you're in the kitchen, roll up your sleeves, get creative, and enjoy the journey to better health together with your kids. Any questions, Ken?
You know, I don't have a question, but I do have a comment. I used to not worry about or think about how food looked. And then I got married, and my brother-in-law is an excellent chef. He's a cook, a chef, and he made the food look really pretty. And for some reason, it just tasted better. It just probably because he is better. But the point of it is that it really tastes good if it looks good. It's part of the experience. So I really like that.
We eat with our eyes first, right? And I mean, I'm more of a functional eater, frankly. Like, I don't care most of the time how it looks. I just want to get it done. But my partner, he loves making food look beautiful. So whether it's even like a little bit of cilantro on top of like an Indian dish, I'm like, oh, this actually looks better because there's green and red instead of just red. And it does make food more enjoyable. Plus you're more mindful when you're eating it too. You're like actually paying attention to it rather than just get it down. So yeah, I think that these are some fun ideas. We'd love to know what ideas that you all have too. What makes food fun for you? What makes food fun for your kids? If there's any way that you have included flexibility that we haven't thought of, please share that as well. And please like and subscribe. And if you like the work that we are putting out, please consider supporting this channel through our link below. And we'll see you all next time. Take care.
Bye. I would like to talk to you about my ebook that I have, and it's called Banish Neck Pain. And basically, it goes over six different protocols. Basically, what would be problematic in your back, neck, even shoulders, maybe a tight chest, and then what you do to banish that, to make that go away. Let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, that you have pain in between your shoulder blades. Well, that could be caused by a number of things, including tight chest, which I cover. You release and then stretch your chest, then release and strengthen your back muscles in between your shoulder blades. And that stretching the chest and strengthening the back will improve your posture, pull your shoulders back, which gets rid of the problematic pain in between your shoulder blades. Now, let's say, for instance, you have neck pain right here. Now, that's probably upper trapezius. Well, then I have protocols that are slightly different for that area of problem. So it would be an upper trapezius release, upper trapezius stretch, and then you're going to go ahead and strengthen those muscles in between your shoulder blades that pulls those shoulder blades back and put you into proper position so that it gets rid of that neck pain. And I also cover shoulder. Let's say, for instance, if you have problems in the base of your neck, even in the front of your neck. And so these are all covered by my ebook, and it comes with accompanying videos for each segment, each stretch, each exercise, each release, so that you do it correctly. You can follow along, make sure that you do it right. So check it out. Adrienne, what have you got?
Welcome to the world of vibrant health with the One Bite Wellness Green Smoothie ebook. If you are looking to boost your energy, improve your digestion, and enhance your overall well-being, this is your ultimate guide to delicious, nutrient-packed green smoothies. Now, why is this important? Well, one, it's packed with nutritional benefits. Green smoothies are powerhouses, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, all included in each one of these. Each recipe in our ebook is designed to help you have better energy levels so that you can say goodbye to the midday slumps or not need the vending machine to get you through. Our smoothies also provide sustained energy to help you keep going all day long. So you can have it breakfast, lunch, dinner, actually snacks, all great ideas. Also, they improve digestion because there's a lot of fiber in smoothies. Unlike juices, which take out the fiber, you get plenty here. That helps support a healthy digestive system. It can alleviate bloating and discomfort if any of you struggle with that. And we always want to boost our immunity, right? So with vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, the smoothies can strengthen your immune system to help you fight off colds and infections. Two, we've made it easy for you. We have easy and delicious recipes. We have weekly smoothie plans and things that you're going to need for your grocery list. As you can see, that's a grocery list right there. And then also a recipe that we have. So everything is in here. You have simple instructions. You can whip up a delicious smoothie in like minutes. We also have a lot of different ingredients. So we can go tropical fruits with kale or spinach. We can also do superfoods, cacao, maca powder. All of these keep your smoothies exciting and nutritious. And they're also customizable. There are lots of different substitutions or additions so that you can customize the recipe to fit your preferences and your nutritional goals. Plus, you get expert guidance. This is created by a registered dietitian nutritionist, me. And I love helping people select good ingredients that have the most health and benefits. And then also giving you blending tips, giving you the health benefits of having these smoothies and kind of laying that out for you. There's also a food diary that you can keep so that you can keep track of your own benefits. And then the fourth part is that you get long-term health benefits from incorporating green smoothies into your diet. And that can lead to weight management because a lot of green smoothies are low in calories but high in nutrients. So this can be a great addition to your weight loss or weight maintenance plan. It can also promote more healthy, glowing skin with all the vitamins and the minerals, the antioxidants, the fiber. And speaking of fiber, detoxification. You're also going to get that part of your digestive system, hopefully cleaning out toxins and supporting overall health. So by choosing the One Bite Wellness Green Smoothie ebook, you are investing in a healthier, more vibrant you. And don't wait to start your journey to better health. Download your copy today and experience the transformative power of green smoothies. The link is below.